are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth.
Ladies and
good evening, everybody. Glad you've made it. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Matchup tonight, power puncher against a guy who's well conditioned. Now, early on, what do you look for in a matchup like that?
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher, you don't go out there chasing after the guy. You use all your tools. You use your jab, and you control him. You make him think about your power so he's not controlling rounds.
De La Hoya's well off the mark that time. Nice block by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. That's a good left hand by Sugar Shane Mosley. Good block by Oscar De La Hoya. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And he ties up on the inside. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Able to cover up that gut. Halfway through this round.
keep doing what you're doing.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Yeah! Good work!
Good.
Stay down the body.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. De La Hoya able to block that punch. Missed the body shot.
Back to the body.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Mosley's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Good job, buddy.
Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
The guy is just like a four and gets old cheap.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well put together combination by Sugar Shane Mosley.
Hey, hands up! Go get it!
Well placed, well timed combo up top. Way to block there. What an intense hook landed by Oscar De La Hoya.
Come on, kid, focus.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Keep your hands up.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And a Smart counterpunch by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counterpunch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Halfway through round number 2. I remember watching the fight that night and thinking to myself, this is the most satisfying feeling Oscar De La Hoya has ever had, and that was when he TKO'd Fernando Vargas.
Well, it was for a lot of reasons. First of all, because a lot of people were saying straightforwardly that Vargas was more Mexican than De La Hoya was. You know, that they embraced Vargas, but De La Hoya was too pretty. He didn't fight the way maybe they thought a Mexican fighter should fight. And by knocking out one that was embraced by the Mexican fans, I think that was extra satisfying to show, hey, am I Mexican enough for you now? Am I fighter enough for you now? I think it was a combination of all those emotions.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Shane Mosley's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Shane Mosley trying to build on that momentum that he created in the last round.
You know that he's also going to be thinking about how that momentum got going. You know, exactly what action started that avalanche where his opponent started going downhill a little bit. And he's going to look to pick up on that action.
Blocks that punch. He just missed that shot up top. And he's holding. Super two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. The golden boy blocks that punch. Really frustrating his opponent now. De La Hoya is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're not
Mosley swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He gets off with a combination up top. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. A good counter punch by Sugar Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley's banged by a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Shane Mosley's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon, and his opponent is warned.
Keep moving. Back to the body.
De La Hoya is proving to be elusive.
Keep working the body. More, but work the body.
The count down the final moments of this round.
This is your fight. Keep it up. There you go.
Keep it simple, okay? Keep it simple. You're making this harder than what it is.
Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything.
That's a big right hand. And now another left. Shane Mosley's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Shane Mosley's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. The Golden Boy with a big left. Daniel Hoya's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little bit.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, what an exchange! Oh, what a whiff by Sugar Shane Mosley. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
And he engages in the clinch.
Keep moving.
Nice work. Nice work. That's okay. Let's go. You got this one.
Looking good.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
Keep working the body.
Three minutes gone by in this round. Mosley's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
De La Hoya's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. De La Hoya's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Back to the body.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
You got these right. Don't stay in one spot.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep pushing. Keep working it, yeah.
Mosley's looking for a way to get this fight back on course, a course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 5. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Okay, relax. Relax.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Off the target by the golden boy. Oh, what a left hand. There it is. A wicked left hand floors him.
Tired. He's tired. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mosley down, but not out. He's going to continue on here, beating the count. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Shane Mosley's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move, because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Not precise at all by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Shane Mosley's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again. Wow! Shane Mosley's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ref calls a halt to the fight by way of TKO. Your winner,
fight heading in one clear and distinct direction. He just decided to finish it sooner than expected.
Well, that's what happens when you listen to your corner. He was listening to the instructions of his corner, followed them to a T, and you can see in the gym he did all his work.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.
This is my life. When the day's so dark, you would swear it was night.